T-Phone TV and subscribe.
That rebirth starting to take off. Y'all better catch it.
You get too big, you don't let it get by you. Now catch it while it's on the way up.
Subscribe, like, and share to the rebirth of T-Phone TV. Come on in my lives, man. Watch my videos. Dang.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey. Mother. Yes. Y'all know it's back to another T-Phone television. We take you on this journey, and I promise I won't leave you. Boom. Get on there and get on there. Get on in here. Come on here and smoke something, drink something with your boy. You know this the originator of the drink something, smoke something. I don't care how you try to change it, the water sandwich, all that. I'm the originator of this drink something, smoke something, y'all. Y'all thought my last video went viral? Oh, this one right here about to too. So again, come on in here. Let go. All right, boom, look. My second bid, when I was at Hope Correctional, I had been there for a little minute, and they started bringing a lot of people who point levels had got lower in close custody, which is the highest level, and had been doing pretty good. They started bringing a lot of people to our camp because we were medium custody, right up under close, you know, and they started bringing a lot of them to our camp. When I guess they worked their close, you know, their levels down, was doing better in prison or whatever. You know, they started working their levels down or whatever. So I say I had been at Hope probably about 8 months. Me, my homeboy Junior, and this dude from a town called Fort City, North Carolina. We got real close because Fort City is right close to where I'm from, Shelby, North Carolina. It's probably about 45 minutes away. His name Terrell. I got another story about Terrell too, y'all. Actually got a lot of shit about Terrell. So me, him, and a lot of my boys, we used to kick it every day. So when they did that ship-in that day, they had about 5 or 6 people that moved in up in our dorms that was from close custody. You know, it was a dude that came and got a bunk over me. I couldn't stand that mud neither, y'all. Quiet, dark-skinned dude, bro. Bro. And he had a life sentence, y'all. I ain't really say shit to him hardly. But, yeah. So, I got a story about me and him. I'm going to tell you about that. I ain't care for him too much. He was my bunk mate, but I ain't care for him too much. I used to be waiting. He was bigger than me and everything, but I worked out every day. I wasn't worried about that. I ain't got to the biggest I ever been in life. I wasn't worried about dude. Well, I don't worry about nobody when I'm locked up, because it is what it is. So, when they did that ship-in that day, me and Junior and Terrell didn't sleep in the same dorm, so they moved Florida in the back dorm with Terrell them. So, you know, if you're kicking it in prison, you can go up in people up in their areas and shit like that during the day. You just can't sleep in there, and you got to be in your own area with the camp or whatever. So what we liked it about Florida when he first came in, he made himself be, you know, he didn't come in and be all shy, nothing like that, bro. He came in kicking it with us, you know. He was older. He was older dude at the time. He probably was about, I get dude about 54. He probably was about 6'3", 6'4", real dark skinned with a bald head. In weight, he wasn't big at all. He probably about, to be 6'4", he probably was about 185. Slick talking dude, bro. Real slick, fast talking dude, bro. And by me being in prison at 99, and been in that prison. Then it's certain stuff that they used to have in the store back then that they don't have now. And if y'all remember, the Converse weapons, he came in with some of them on blue and white, and they don't sell them in our store no more. So I knew that he had been in prison for some years. So when he started telling us what he was in there for, I kind of, went for it or whatever, because dudes tell so many lies in prison, bro. They'll tell you they got a body just to daggum try to make themselves look tough. Don't nobody care about nobody with nobody. Somebody, man, you act like that's gonna stop somebody from doing something to you because you caught a body. Anyway, so when he came in and told us he had a life sentence, but he had life with parole or whatever. And he had to do about 20-something years. And he was trying to go up under the board pretty soon. He got his custody level dropped down. But this is what he telling us. But y'all, let's fast forward a little bit. I give it about a week. Maybe two. After getting to know cuz. Slick talking ass nigga. In my lane. All he wanna do. Sorry, try to con you out of something. And swear he tough. I don't know why he think, because he was from Florida. That's all he hollered out. But he used to talk kind of, that little tough talk all the time. Like he was, built like that. So, Terrell that was going for it or whatever. So this one time I went to court and I came back. This probably about 2 weeks after that, y'all. And I had already started picking up on him, not feeling him like that. Because he always was trying to ask you for shit like that. Then when you don't get it to him, man, cuz started trying to act different. So let me tell you what happened. When he came back, before I left and went to court on my writ, I was still cool with him. This the main reason I fell back from him too, y'all. I was about to forget the most important part. Florida was an old booty bandit, bro. Florida was an old booty bandit, boy. Cuz used to talk about graping Mexicans and white boys all the time. That's my word. That's all he used to talk about. Like, after he act like he got to know us, and he used to try to play around with the shit at first. Like, he was trying to make it seem like he was playing, but you don't keep playing around. And there was a little cool Mexican dude that was in our room. He wasn't scared to be with us or nothing. He was cool, bro. And he used to always, after he got cool with him, used to tell him he'd do this to him and all that. He used to be like, all right, Florida. He used to tell Florida, though, he wasn't going for it. But Florida, you talk that tough talk. Oh, boy, I'll fuck around and, yeah, boy, you can't fuck with me. I'll knock you out and take your ass, boy. This, that, the third. Boy, knock one of y'all niggas out, boy. Take your ass from you, boy. That's how he used to try to talk. Swear he had some hands and all that. He used to act like he want to get them. Yeah. So, this is how I fell back from Florida. I goes on the writ, the court. If y'all don't know what a writ is, a writ means when you in prison and you got court, just because you get in trouble before you go to prison for another charge, them charges don't go nowhere. They got to take you to court. And you're going to probably stay down there in that jail for a while or at another prison close to that jail. But, that's how a lot of people catch charges while they're caught charges while they're in prison and catch extra time while they're already in there. But me, I wasn't worried because I already had my shit, had a lawyer on it. Paid lawyer from the world on it. So I wasn't worried, So, look, y'all, I go to court. I see my lawyer, David Phillips, like it normally be. Boom, shit me right back up there. Continuance. Another court date. Boom, send me right back up there. Probably about a week later, maybe a week and a half. I get back. When you get back to prison, you don't never be in the same bed. You ain't gonna have the same locker or none of that. They done gave that to somebody else. They gonna move you somewhere else. So your stuff be stored in the storage. When they take your stuff and put it in the storage. So when I left, I had a whole bunch of Zooms and Whams. I had them bought a little, you know, a couple little snacks and shit before I left, because I don't buy no whole bunch of stuff because people kick your lock in and take your stuff, especially if they don't respect you. Because I ain't got nothing to give nobody. If I'm gone and you do it like that, you ain't no real dude. You stole it. So when I get back, everybody start hollering at me. All my boys, boy, what they do to you? What they do to you? And like they always do, I told you I got a paid lawyer, bro. Another continuance. He said, I ain't going to court for my charges till I get out of prison. He had already told me that. And I ain't catching no more time or nothing like that. He said, hey, my stuff was going to be handled. So he kept getting my shit continued over and over, y'all. Yeah. Shout out to David Phillips, Gaston County. One of the best. So look, I get back. I start unpacking my stuff. Now they done moved me in the dorm right across the hall from Florida, little booty bandit ass. So I'm taking all my homeboys over there talking to me. Like I said, me and Florida was all right before I left. He walk in there. I'm taking my stuff out. So everybody else asking me, you know, but fuck, man, this man didn't ask me about no time. He coming on that job turkey shit, y'all. Hey, what you got for me today? All this old goofy, man, I can't exactly, man, I'm like, look, y'all, I already wasn't feeling him like that before I left. And I had told myself, as soon as he give me the opportunity, because Terrell now was acting kind of scared of this man, bro. And man, first, I ain't gonna lie, he ain't never just disrespect me. But he was saying, look, sneak this shit, bro. He say, look, sneak this shit. And I was letting it pass, bro. And I had told my shit I wasn't doing it no more, bro. Because at first, we thought dude was cool, bro. But you start reading the person, they be having alternative, the whole, you know, he never disrespect to call me out my name, put his hand on me or none of that shit like that. It just be that, bro, yeah, if you done been locked up, you know what I'm saying. They like to poke and prod at you with little small shit before it get big, y'all. So that day, I'm like, look, man, come on, cuz. That's the first thing you gonna say to me as soon as I get back, cuz. That's the first thing you gonna say. You gonna ask for something, man. Shit, so y'all, he tried to shoot that tough talk this time, but I shot it back to him like, look, today ain't the day, Florida. We go to the red door and hit, bro. We'll go to the red door and hit today, bro. And my homeboys and them got in the middle. They start pulling me back. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't going for that all that old tough talk, weird shit. Man, that dude be running around here, got y'all scared of and stuff like that. I said, nah, I don't mean no disrespect, bro, but I'm telling you, bro, cuz, hey, we can go back there and hit, bro. I know you older than me. No, you know, we were trying to respect dude because he was way older than us, too. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't feeling it that day. I done been on the road all day. I'm restless. Like, my homeboys came and checked on me. He come over there. First thing he come over there with that tough talk, asking for something. And I used to get, he ain't got, that's another thing about him, y'all. That's first time me and my man them start giving him stuff, he start wanting stuff all the time. Ain't never gave you shit, but act like you obligated to have to give him something. So that day, I pumped his brakes. So after me and him were going back and forth, and they got in the middle, you know, he act like he was going to hit, but he ain't make no effort like I was. I kept saying, let's go back here, walking back there and shit to the red door. And for y'all that don't know about the red door, in North Carolina prisons, the red door is the emergency door at the very back of the dorm. Or don't know guards, can't nobody really see you. It's at the very back of our dorms, y'all. And we'll get somebody that's go up front and watch. And go back there and hit. And go back there and hit, bro. And I kept saying, let's go to the door, bro. Let's go to the red door. I mean, he was popping this shit, but when it was over, bro, he walked out the door. He ain't trying to stay in there by himself with me. He got the hell on, y'all. Because I kept saying when he was walking out, bro, we can hit, bro. I'm not playing with it no more, bro. We can hit, bro. I ain't with that, bro. For real. So after I stepped up to him, he'd just give me these looks all the time. Terrell them still was talking to her, dealing with him and stuff, but he ain't come to me no more. Yeah, it was totally different after that. So, I'll say about 3 months later, all that old plan, it came to truth. Y'all, we was in dorms first, and our hot water boiler, it fucked up. And that cost a lot of money to replace. So this a big old prison. So at the top of the prison is ABCD dorm in a big old building. Then you walk down this walkway. It got like a siding with a cover on it, but you outside, but it got a cover on it. And you walk down. Then this is where the kitchen workers and the hole and the dentist and the staff and up front and the child hall, all that is right in this one area. Then when you go through on over there, it's a whole nother side of prison, y'all. And these is made up totally different. Is 2, 4, is 16 men in a room together, 2 on a bunker piece, and they lock you in at night. So when we moved over there, y'all, this motherfucker had one of them old school showers in it, like something y'all might see. Man, I'm telling you, bruh, you had to stand out in the hall and walk in and shut a door, then walk in another door. No guards in there. It's just you. And yeah. And see, in this day and time, people don't like doubling up in the shower, bro. See, when we was at the mother dorms, you go take a shower by yourself. In here, they were forcing us to have to go 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I mean, 5 at a time, y'all. But like I said, I take my showers with my boxes pulled up, my old dirty boxes. I'm going to take my shower, and I'm going to pull the new ones up over there. So, yeah, they were forcing us to do that shit. 2, 3, 4, 5 at a time. If it's a line out there. If you sneak and get to go in there by yourself, that's cool. But, yeah, they were giving us times where we can go in and out the shower, bro. It was just different, bro. It was different. This looked like that real old-timey type of shower. And ain't no guards in there. You had to walk through 2 metal doors. Yeah, this showers. So, bro, if you ain't tough, and there's a lot of dudes wasn't going to the shower. They were taking bird baths. They were scared to go in there. I went to the shower every day. And just leave it at that. And a lot of times it'll be me and one of my partners. A lot of times. Or me and one of the lokes. I'm going to just keep it real. But yeah, so one night me and Dub, Forest City, Junior, and one of my other homeboys, shit, we fuck with each other. We get in a line together. All 5 of us hop in there together. So when we get out, they holler, last call for shower. And y'all, we had got another new arrival that day. Some new dudes came in. They had stuck them over there. You know, they had to bring them over there with us because the water boiler was messed up. They had to put all the new arrivals over there with us. And the new dude came in, bro. Probably about 30 new dudes came in. Few Mexicans. Few white boys. Couple Hebrew Americans. Pardon me, y'all. Still 93 gas. So-called black people, I don't call them that. We Hebrew Americans. So, he done spotted 2 of them out of that shipment in Florida, little booty man of that. And at night, we was in the shower all of that weekend because we were talking about how we were going to get towed up. It was Friday night. You know, we get to stay up late on the weekend. So all 5 of us that fooled each other, we done got that shower together. So we talking about what we're going to do that weekend, you know. So, fuck around and a new dude came in. And he shipped in from another prison. And he was from that area. So when he got there, boy, he knew everybody. He knew everybody in the area. So he started kicking it with us over the weekend. So by the next weekend, Cuz had it jumping in that bug, man. Cuz had it jumping in that bug. He had it jumping in that bug. So when he started kicking it with us, because he was one of us, you know, if you new to the camp, we started telling him who everybody was. So they had been telling him about Florida or whatever. And when he ever asked him about me, I was like, oh, fuck. like that no more, bro. I told them how I felt. They was, but I told them how I felt about them, bro. So Florida was the type that try to get in good with people. And that's what he had. Hey, Nas, get up here. Get up here, Nas. Pardon me, y'all. That's Nas acting crazy, finna chase somebody, y'all. But y'all, pardon me, y'all. Nas, get over here. Yeah, y'all know Nas crazy. Y'all done got big, y'all that still follow my old channel and seen my dog Nas or whatever. But yeah, so he that done started trying to do dude the same way, but he was trying to run gang, cause dude was starting to get that pack of stuff in. So a couple of frail white dudes and a couple of frail Mexicans came in, bro, that was on that like to get right or whatever. Y'all, I ain't talking about the weed, other different drugs or whatever. So this was 2 weeks later. So the third week, after dude had done been there the third week, he really got it rocking. We out there in shower line. We used to always do that on Friday. All of us line up, make sure we be in there together or whatever. Whoa. I don't know why I had done caught on to this. Every time they call last shower, Florida be walking around scoping shit, bro. I think he had already took somebody booty there before, or had already did something with a man before, because it's just the way he moved, and people was really scared of this dude. I think I exposed him a little bit, but people were really scared of this dude. I don't think he was really tough, because he had started talking about, what, yeah, like that, saying it around my people, but, it's like he wanted it to get back to me. He ain't directed to me, because I would have went and confronted him. Straight up, I would have did something to him if he'd have threatened me said he was going to come and do that to me. But he was talking about how he used to do that and done did this and all that. He started bringing that out more and more around my people when I wouldn't be around him. Because I used to go to school when I was in prison. So I wasn't around them all the time. And you got different jobs and shit to do through the week, during the day. So y'all, after we get out of the shower, like I said, it's about 3 weeks later. After we get out of the shower, all of us leave. They call for last shower. Bruh, him, white dude, Mexican, go up in the thing, bro. Yeah, then came. He must have went to a store box man or something, man. Got a couple dollars worth of stuff on his face, and came to my man and got a little something off of him. He was short, but they went up in there, and the police ain't gonna never go up in there. So they probably went up in there and did some drugs or whatever. But all I know, it was a while before they came out. So when it's over, the porter got to go in there and clean it up. He said when he went in there, he see that red stuff and boo-boo in the floor, man, on surgical gloves. And you can get them out of the, they give them to the dude that walk around and clean up stuff. You can easily get surgical gloves in there. So that's what dude was using for condoms. So what it was is, come to find out, people be wigging out on that spice and stuff. Man, that man went in there, got them boys high, and took both of their manhoods in that shower, bro. While they was wigged out, jacked up. So when they came to, he had done messed them up back there. Boy, them boys checked in, fearing for their life. They put that pressure on them. They had to call that little number. They went and told the doctor. Checked them out back there and they had been played with. And they told on Florida. So, Like I told you, they had moved us to a whole other side. So after them boys came down, and they checked in that same night over in the morning. Early in the morning, they checked in. So right before breakfast, before a count, you heard them come up in there. That's all you heard. But they ain't running. They was walking. Normal. They called Florida by his biological name, told him to get up. Everybody out there lining up, because, we finna have everybody up trying to brush that naked demon off their tongue. My fault, pardon me, y'all, we done had count. When they was finna leave out the count, you see them boys in blue come and grab him. They called him by his real name. Everybody was up looking, because it was right before count or right after count. It was right before count when they came and got him. Yep. Then they counted. Sure did. They grabbed him up. Everybody seen it. So when the rumors, I told you, prison is like Twitter. Right after that, all the rumors start surfacing. I told you, 16 people in the rooms with them. Them two dudes slept in two different separate rooms, but the people out of their rooms start telling them what happened. Them boys came back too. The dude that went cleaned up the bathroom found that chick, and it went right with what everybody was telling us. Bro, that man had done took their butt in the shower, boy, when they got jacked on their K2, y'all. And if y'all ever go watch any of these prison shows, records, when these boys get jacked on their K2, they be out of their mind. They be rolling around. They be stuck and all that, man. That man, all he got to do, bro, is manhandle them and go up in them, bro. That's all he got to do. That's all he got to do. And try to get them boys and took their manhood in there. And he busted them back there. Because my man said it was, that red stuff, they come out your system and doo-doo on them gloves and all in the floor. And both of them wrote a statement that he did it. So what they did when they came and got him, it's an emergency car gonna come and get him. They're gonna jail him, and either he gonna emergency go straight back to close custody and catch an A charge, or they're gonna hold him there and then in process, and then he going back to close custody, straight to lockup. And the state finna take a charge out on him, bro. He got to go back. Where Alamance County, he gonna be coming back where we was at. Not Alamance, Rayford County, I meant, right beside Fayetteville. He gonna be coming back and forth while he in prison, in the hole, going to court for 2 rape charges. So, if you be a booty bandit in prison, see, they giving it to, it ain't that much going on like that as y'all would think it was no more, because them boys giving it to them now. Yeah, shit. Boy, you got so many download niggas on the street and in there, it don't make no sense. But I'm pure. Never done it. I put that on everything I love, y'all. And that's no knock against nobody. Never had a sexual encounter with a man. And I'm going to stay like that till I leave this earth. All praises to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm pure man. But no knock against nobody. But I have seen dudes, man, y'all be thinking it's the dudes with the, I've been in there for a long, it's some dudes I've been in there for years. That ain't life sentences that ain't never touched a man. They pure men. They go out to them guards, use their hand, and find other ways. Fifis, okay, if y'all don't know what a fifi is, that's when you make up, you have sex with it. Yeah, it's like a woman's vagina. Yeah, and you have sex with it. Yeah. But, and I can tell you how to do it. I'll tell you one day, maybe. But that's kind of all going on how YouTube goes. It's like that, me explaining how to make a fake vagina. But anyway, hey, bro. Don't just go off because the dude done been locked up for a long time and he automatically messing with boys. Because I done seen dudes come to prison and have little small sentences. Like I said, North Carolina get about our time in months. I'll never forget this. And I'm going to tell this story. I seen the dude have like 15 to 18 months come in there and be getting this. And be trying to act like he a normal dude through the day, tough, hit the weights, all that, and we're getting his swanger-wanger on the low. But you ain't even got a full 2 years. So, if that shit was in you on the street where you came in there, cuz, I'm being real with you. You wanted this curiously bisexual do that anyway, before you came in there. And then you go back out here with these women. That's another story. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, Florida probably never got out. Because if he had parole like he did and he caught them charges, Bro, he probably never got out. He probably still in close custody on the yard, free from the hole now. But yeah, because this was years ago, you know. But Florida probably will never make parole now. Never. Those two charges, even if they read them concurrent mean they put it with his time he's already doing. We call it boxcar. Boxcar means that you got to do this time and start on other times. You got to start the other sentences once you finish this time. If they did that to him, I know he's not going nowhere. I'm telling you. They boxcar to his sentence. I know he's never going. But he's never going to be able to make it out of there in front of no board. No board will never say that he's rehabilitated because he had raped two men. And he had already been down some years, probably about 15, 20 years, like I was telling y'all. And then he did that. So you know he had been doing it in close custody, see. You know he had probably been through that a lot of times. And far as we know, that man might have been, man, ain't no telling, bro. Because people, you can be what you want to be in prison till your homeboy come in there or somebody that know you. Just believe that, y'all. Folks been to the NFL you never heard of, but they done been to the moon in prison and back. There was millionaires out there that used to rap with service. Boy, you hear all kind of shit, bro. And with a straight face. So you can be what you want to be in prison till somebody know you coming or till your homeboy coming at. Oh, the damn homies for real, y'all. This done been another banger. Y'all don't want to go to the yard, bro. They is still graping people in there now. But there's a lot of them boys giving it up. Lord help them. Yeah, stay off the yard, bro, because you were running to somebody like Bigfoot, black bald head Florida. I can't stand that boy. Peace and love. I'm out. Gang, it's done been another. Like, sure, it's right. Gang.